And now for our feature presentation.
The Breeze, presented in THX, where available. We are The Breeze, now officially THX certified. And it's time now for our fourth game of Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64, in which so far I have won $25,200. Let's find out if I can win some more. Yeah.
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Categories are...
For this game, we're going to deal with transportation, museums, gems and jewelry, songs, dogs, and finally, bon appetit.
Make a selection.
Transportation 100. In 1897, things really began moving when the nation's first subway opened in this Massachusetts city. What is Boston?
Right. Select again.
Transportation for 200. It's the term for the watertight shell of a ship. What is the hull?
That's right. Select again.
Transportation for 300. In 1990, this new division of GM launched its first car, and it was out of this world. It's Saturn. Saturn.
Select again.
Transportation for 400. Oh, the daily double, just like that. I have 300, but I can risk up to 500, so that's what I'm going to do. The name of this form of transportation comes from a Latin word meaning for all. What is a... What is it? Tax? No. What is a bus?
That's a correct response.
Yay!
Select again.
Transportation for 500. It's the national airline of Israel. What is El Al? El Al, however you say it.
You got it. Select again.
I will take museums for 100. In the 17th century, you'd find Mona Lisa in Louis XIV's suite. Now she hangs around here. What is the Louvre?
You got it. Select again.
I'll take museums for 2. This singing cowboy has a Western Hermitage Museum in Los Angeles' Griffith Park. Who is Gene Autry?
You got it. Select again.
Museums for 300. Tom Brokaw narrates the audio tour of this old immigration center's museum. What is Ellis Island?
Right. Select again.
Museums for 400. The Feminor House Museum is 1 mile outside this New York village. It's Cooperstown.
Select again.
Museums for 500. In 1953, this organization bought Julia Gordon Lowe's birthplace and turned it into a memorial. What is the Girl Scouts of America? Or just the Girl Scouts?
That's right.
Yay.
Select again.
Let's go with Jensen Jewelry for 100. According to Guinness, Carol McFadden had a collection of nearly 15,000 pairs of these jewelry items. What are earrings?
You got it. Select
Gems
again.
and jewelry for 200. Before the advent of sophisticated analytical techniques, red spinel often passed as this gemstone. What is the ruby?
That's right. Select again.
Gems and jewelry for 300. When Louis XVI wore what's now this famous diamond, it was called the French blue. What is the blue diamond? Or better yet, what is the Hope diamond?
Right.
Yay.
Select again.
Gems and jewelry for 4. By 1889, nearly all the diamonds produced in Africa passed through the hands of this scholar. First time I hear from Monty this game. Who is Cecil Rhodes?
That's the correct response.
Yeah.
Make a selection.
Okay, we're going to finish up the category. Agate, jasper, and bloodstone are all forms of this silica mineral. Monty rings in again. What is jade?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else?
Quartz. No, it's quartz.
Make a selection.
Bon appetit for 100. One recipe for bouillon d'escargot calls for 36 of these, already shelled. What are snails?
That's right. Make a selection.
Bon appetit for 2. A classic sauce for seafood, remoulade is made by adding herbs and mustard to this emulsion. Well, speaking of mustard, Robo has some of that on his shirt. I'm just messing with you. It's actually Jay who's got that. It's actually you who has mustard on your...
Oh, really?
No, not really.
Make a selection.
The answer is mayonnaise, by the way. Mayonnaise. Bon appetit for 300. In the dish canard rôti au pêche, this meat is served with peaches. What is duck?
That's right. Select again.
Bon appetit for 400. This creamy leek and potato soup was created in the U.S. by a French chef. What is vichyssoise?
got it. Select again.
And I'll take Bon Appetit for 5. Filled with various mixtures, champignons farcis are stuffed ones of these. What are mushrooms? Mushrooms.
Pick again.
Okay, let me have songs for 100. George M. Cohan's song Over There has been called the most famous song about this war. What is the Civil War? No. What is World War I?
That's right.
Alright.
Select again.
Songs for 200. One of Cole Porter's songs begins, "In the still of this, as I gaze from my window." What is the night?
Right. Select again.
Songs for 300. Oh, this fish has pretty teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. What is the shark?
That's a correct response.
Yep.
Make a selection.
In an 1895 Charles B. Ward song, he would waltz with a strawberry blonde, and the band played on. Now we hear from Jen for the first time ever this game. Who is
Oh,
Tommy?
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
It is not Tommy.
Anyone else?
Wrong.
You fail.
The right answer is Casey. Casey.
Make a selection.
Alright, we're going to finish up that category. I'm looking over this lucky object that I overlooked before. And Jen rings in. What is a four-leaf clover?
That's a correct response.
Yes.
Make a
That just
selection.
leaves the dogs category. This Mexican dog is one of the 20 most popular breeds in the U.S. What is a Chihuahua?
Right.
200.
Make a selection.
The American Kennel Club recognizes 10 breeds of this dog, including Brittany, Sussex, and English Springer. What is a Spaniel? What are Spaniels?
That's a correct response.
300.
Select again.
Some say the name of this long-haired toy dog is from the town of Melita in Sicily. I think it's a poodle, but I'm not sure. It's the Maltese.
Pick again.
400. Norway's unofficial national dog. It was developed to hunt moose. It's the Norwegian elk hound.
Select again.
Now the last clue. In 1936, the AKC formally recognized Borzoi as the name of this dog. We're looking for the Russian wolfhound.
All right, it's time now for the Double Jeopardy round. Remember, we have 2 daily doubles in this round of play. Categories are...
This time we're going to be dealing with famous women, military terms, world flags, African history, weather, and finally, history.
Make a selection.
African history for 200. In 1986, he drew a line of death across the Gulf of Sidra due to the presence of the U.S. Sixth Fleet. Who is Desmond Tutu? Or no, who is Nelson Mandela? No.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
I put Tutu, Desmond Tutu, but he's wrong. Muammar Gaddafi.
Make a selection.
Military terms for 200. Diochlorodiethyl sulfide, a blistering agent, was so named because it smelled like a hot dog spread. What is mustard gas?
That's right.
Military terms for 400.
Make a selection.
The point on the Earth directly below a nuclear detonation is called ground this. What is ground zero?
Right.
Military terms for 6.
Select again.
A corpsman, a Navy person trained in combat first aid, is equivalent to this Army person. What is a battalion? Or what is... What is a sergeant? I don't... What is a general? I don't know.
Wrong. Anyone else?
Medic. I should have gone with medic.
Select again.
Military terms for 800. Fifth column, meaning traitors within a country, dates from the 1930 Civil War in this country. What is Spain?
That's a correct response. Select again.
We'll take military terms for 1,000.
Enter.
One of the 2 daily doubles. Just to be safe, I'm going to wager $500. A group of merchant or supply ships gathered for passage under escort is called this. What is a fleet? I don't know.
Gosh, that's wrong.
It's a convoy.
Select again.
African history for 400. I didn't lose a lot of money, so that's okay. In 1498, this Portuguese explorer became the first European to reach Mozambique. Who is, Vasco da Gama?
That's a correct response.
I
Select
think
again.
African history for 600. The land of Kush, an ancient trading center, lay south of the second cataract of this river. What is the Nile?
Right.
African history for 800. Walls up to 40 feet high protected this Phoenician city near present-day Tunis. Mahdi rings in. What is Carthage?
You got it. Make a selection.
World flags for 200. The white band on Chile's flag stands for the snow of these mountains. What are the Andes?
That's right. Make a selection.
World flags for 400. This country, whose capital is Kathmandu, has the only flag that isn't square or rectangular. What is Nepal?
That's right. Select again.
I'll take world flags for 600. The flag of this tiny European principality shows a gold crown with a red and blue background. What is Andorra?
No, that's not right.
No.
Anyone else?
Maybe it's Vatican City. No, it's Liechtenstein.
Pick again.
Liechtenstein. World flags for 800. The flag of this country shows the Muslim creed above a sword. I think it's Saudi Arabia, but I'm not too sure. Well, Jen guessed Saudi Arabia.
You got it.
And it's right.
Make a selection.
Famous woman for 200. In 1993, she was honored on commemorative stamps issued jointly by the U.S. and Monaco. Who is Joan of Arc?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Anyone else?
Or maybe it's Grace Kelly. No, Princess Grace. Princess Grace.
Make a selection.
African History 1000. In 1953, this future president was convicted of leading the Mau Mau movement in Kenya and was imprisoned. And Jane rings in. Who is Jomo Kenyatta?
Right.
Yep.
Select again.
World flags 1000. In 1993, Greece protested this new country's use of the Star of Virginia on its flag. Not too sure about this one. Ooh, Macedonia. Macedonia.
Select again.
Famous woman for 400. A 1946 fire that destroyed her Connecticut home also claimed her unfinished book about Anne Sullivan Macy. Helen Keller. Helen Keller.
Pick again.
Weather for 200. In 1988, Gilbert, one of these storms, devastated Jamaica with wind gusts over 200 miles per hour. What is a hurricane?
You got it. Make a selection.
Weather for 400. Eskimos have many names for this, including pukak for the kind that looks like salt. What is snow?
That's right. Select
Weather
again.
for 600. In the 1980s, researchers put Toto, a 400-pound package of instruments, in the path of these storms. What are tornadoes?
Right.
Weather for 800.
Select again.
The city of Cherrapunji, India, holds the record for the most of this in a 12-month period, 1,041.8 inches. What is rain?
That's a correct response.
Weather for 1,000.
And so the other daily double.
have 7,300. I'm going to go for 1,200. Here's the clue. These winds are classified on the Beaufort scale as stronger than breezes, but less severe than storms. What are tsunamis? No.
Sorry, wrong. Select again.
Gales. Famous women for 600. She had 2 children by her first husband, Alexandre de Beauharnais, before marrying Napoleon. Who was Josephine Bonaparte?
You got it.
Okay.
Select again.
I'll take famous women for 800. She molded wax figures of such contemporaries as Voltaire and Benjamin Franklin. Who was Madame Tussaud?
That's right. Select again.
And 1,000. A dessert made with whipped cream and strawberries or kiwi is named for this Russian ballerina. We're looking for Anna Pavlova.
Select again.
Okay, I'll take history for 200. In February 1949, this country's Knesset elected Chaim Weizmann as its first president. This country's... I think it's Germany, but I'm not sure. We're looking for Israel.
Check again.
400. In September 1953, this man became head of the Communist Party. In 1958, he became premier. Nikita Khrushchev.
Select again.
600. This man led the Long March from January to October 1935. Who was Mao Zedong?
That's a correct response. Select
800.
again.
Irish Republicans began a rebellion against British rule on the day after this holiday in 1916. What does St. Patrick's Day?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else?
Easter.
Check again.
Now the last clue. In October 1982, he became the first Chancellor of West Germany who reached adulthood after World War II. Looking for Helmut Kohl.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
Category is 6-letter words. How good do I feel? Do I feel confident enough to wager $2,700? Yeah, I do.
And your Final Jeopardy answer is...
It's the type of pie that apologetic people are said to eat. What is humble?
Let's see if our contestants were successful. What did you put down as your response? You got it.
Humble pie, correct.
No, I'm sorry.
Crow? That's not even a 6-letter word. So I get myself another 20. That takes me up to $10,000 this game, and I get to continue my run with $35,200.
Yay.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon. Thanks, Larry. Good game. So long, everybody.
I will call that a good game for sure. And a fifth game of Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64 is guaranteed. We'll see y'all for our next video coming soon.
Ah. 69.
Let's do it again real soon.